What's up, people? This is the Vinyl Casket, home to lamest taste. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to check out my Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, all at the Vinyl Casket, one word, where you can subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much more. We're going to get right into it because you need to check out the channel every single week for our weekly comic book reviews, where we go through our pull list and we review our books. Whether we're early or late, we do it every single week. And check out the playlist for the last 3 years worth of content. We go every Wednesday, we get the books, we bag and board the books, we read the books, and then bag and board the books, and then put them in the light box, take photos for mini reviews over on the Instagram, over at the Vinyl Casket. Sit down with you guys. We go indie, Marvel, DC, rate them 1 through 10, and then do a top 3 or 5 at the end, depending on how many books we have. Hefty week. New shirt. Thank you to the boys at Creeporama for putting out sick designs. I love buying their stuff. And we're going to start off with indies with issue 1 of Dynamite Comics Darkwing Duck spinoff Negaduck. Variant cover, incredible book. Really enjoying the Darkwing series, and it's done so well that they were able to put out a Negaduck spinoff. And the artwork, the storytelling, the dialogue, the way they were able to spotlight villains that haven't even gotten a chance to be mentioned yet was incredible. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see where we're going forward with this series and the Darkwing series. Awesome. I'm giving this an 8. There's no question about it. And with that being said, we're going to go right into issue 9 of Disney's Gargoyles, which is another thing that Dynamite's doing. They have also gotten a spin-off, Dark Ages, Gargoyles Dark Ages. This is a variant cover, and the current storyline sees the main gargoyle leader. He's been in prison. He's finally having his trial to defend the rights of his people to exist. Basically, prove that they're sentient, prove that they deserve those same protections and rights as humans, and be able to stay in New York and protect the humans as they've been doing for years. I really like the way they're tying in Dark Ages, the show, all sorts of different like references they're making, and the way they're setting everything up. It's a really good storyline, and it has been, and I'm having a great time reading this book. I'm going to give this an 8 as well. Okay. Image Comics, issue 2, The Cull, Virgin variant cover, incredible artwork. The first issue set up this very straightforward story of like this. You could kind of see where it was going. This issue made a bunch of turns and twists that I didn't see coming. And basically at the end, I'm just like, where are they going with this? It's wonky, it's wild, it's weird, it's gonna be good. Artwork is so good. I'm really enjoying this series. I can't wait for more. I hope it doesn't fumble, but I think they're going to do really well. Image has a good sense for these stuff, especially like this is probably going to be like 6 to 10 issues. It's not going to be a long lasting series. Image is really good at that. Issue 2 of The Cull, amazing. Going to give this a 7.5. Okay. Issue 17, Boom Studios, The House of Slaughter. Part 2, the Alabaster storyline, variant UV variant. The main character here has no arms, doesn't talk, and they're able to portray his origin story in this issue so well. His monster is very talkative, which is cool, but they're able to have a one-sided conversation that feels like two people are talking, and I really enjoy the way they're able to portray that and execute that. This book is really good. Obviously, there's multiple different stories throughout this series of House of Slaughter. Alabaster has been pretty good. The last one was really good. And the first one was pretty good. So I'm enjoying it. I think this one is going to be really good. I can't wait. Like, great. I'm going to give this a 7.5. Moving on to Alligator Loki, issue 1, variant cover, collection of mini stories, no dialogue, which sucks, but they're just a bunch of adventures that Alligator Loki goes on. Great artwork, a lot of fun to go through. I'm gonna give this a 6. Issue 10 through Marvel is Miles Morales, Spider-Man. We are back in this hot pursuit kind of storyline going on with this girl. That's a lot of fun. The biggest point here for me is finally having Miles go to therapy, and the person he's seeking help from is Doc Samson, who's currently a Sasquatch. That was a really cool dynamic that really set up and tied in a bunch of storylines that have been laced throughout this new Renumber series since its inception, and I had a lot of fun with it. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Going into DC, we have issue 1 of Batman and Robin, coming right out of the storyline of the last Batman story, last Batman issue. This setup is good. This dynamic is great. The way they've established and they're writing this is really good. Artwork is incredible. My one issue here is the way that they are writing the dialogue for Damian seems like a step back. He always felt like and talked like a robot. His solo series really gave him a lot of character. I like how they still kind of like he's writing his own stories and he's still reading manga, and that's a cool character trait that was developed in his solo story. But he was talking like a normal human being, and now he's back to being like kind of blocky. At least that's how I read it. I hope that this gets rectified or there's a reasoning behind it. But issue 1 of Batman and Robin was great. I'm going to give this a 7.5. After Night Terrors, we return to Green Lantern with issue 3, A cover. This lead up with Sinestro is going to be pretty cool. The characterization of Hal's great. The backup story with John Stewart is straightforward and a lot of fun. I'm excited to see where this goes. Not much was really set up in this issue, I feel like. Just the Sinestro Hal relationship that we're used to. We don't know where it's going to go or what the plot twist is, but it's a lot of fun, so I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. And then we have from DC issue 12 of Batman Incorporated. This is the final issue in the series. We're ending the series here, which sucks, but I really enjoy this. Is the variant cover, this cardstock cover. I really enjoyed this series from start to finish. I think it was great. These characters are amazing. I'm hoping. I like the way they ended the Joker Incorporated storyline, and I really hope that we get a continuation of this team somewhere else and more of these characters. I know Ghostmaker is going to go do his own thing because he's come to this conclusion that he made this agreement with Bruce. He did this thing, but he needs to take actions in his own hands. He can't not kill. These characters want to stay together. I'm really excited to see where they go or what they do, or hopefully there's another series. I loved these characters. I had so much fun with them. I think they're important. I think they're amazing. I want to give this an 8 out of 10. With that being said, we go into the top 5, which is, if you've been paying attention to my scoring, is pretty easy to figure out. Oh, now it's hard. I think I can rectify this. I stop it myself. Okay, so I will say, okay, I'm going to say 5 is Miles Morales. Then I will go, maybe it doesn't deserve to be, I'm going to go Batman and Robin at 4, Gargoyles at 3, Negaduck at 2, and Batman Incorporated at 1. And that is my rundown for the week. Tune in next week where we go over another bunch of books coming out every single week. And check out the playlist on the channel. 3 years worth of reviews. Every Wednesday we get them. Every weekend from Thursday to Monday, expect a review. Tune in. Remember to check out the Home to Lamest Taste. This is the Vinyl Casket, all one word. Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. We can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more. Do me a massive favor and stay lame.